Let's head to Fairfax County for a brand new story tonight. A judge is overturning a ban that would have kept one high school football team out of the playoffs. This is over claims about improper recruiting at Hayfield Secondary School. Tonight, 6 other schools' coaches are threatening to forfeit if Hayfield plays. Matt Gregory is following this saga for us. And Matt, what happened tonight?
Yeah, well, those 6 coaches, right, those 6 Fairfax County high school football coaches, they had a meeting tonight with Superintendent Michelle Reed at their request. And now we don't know what happened in the meeting, but we were told by a spokesperson that they expect to reveal more about that going forward. Whether or not that means there's going to be a playoff game on this Thursday, that's something we're working to find out more information about. But let's take you to how we got here, because this has been a long one. Starting in February of this year, Hayfield Secondary Schools actually hired Daryl Overton, the Freedom High School coach from down in Prince William County. Now, I'm told by a school board member that after that happened, 14 members of the Freedom High School football team then transferred to Hayfield Secondary School. So this prompted an investigation of improper recruiting. Come August, Fairfax County's investigation comes back. The public schools investigation says, there was no violation of recruiting. So the season goes on, and Hayfield had a big season. We're talking they scored at one point in the total season, they scored 593 points, which is nearly double what they did last year. And critics kept saying this is a result of improper recruiting. Well, then coming up to the playoffs, as they're about to enter in the Virginia High School Sports League, the governing body of Virginia Public School Sports, they slapped Hayfield with a suspension for 2 years in postseason play. That means that no postseason this year, no postseason next year. So last Friday, the parents of Hayfield's football team, they went to court. They got an injunction. The judge said last Friday Hayfield can play. That kicked another team out of the playoffs and pushed the playoffs back until this week. Let's take you through what happened here next, because this is the big one right here. This pushed the playoffs back, and then 6 coaches in Hayfield's district, they wrote a letter to the superintendent. In the letter, they threatened to forfeit the game if Hayfield is allowed to play. Those coaches from Edison, Lake Braddock, West Springfield, Fairfax, South County, and West Potomac. And tonight, like I said, they met with the superintendent to explain their anger and concerns, but none of the coaches or the superintendent would tell us after the meeting what came out of it, only to say that they're going to be talking about it in the days coming forward. So we're looking forward to seeing that.
So, Matt, there have been letters, there have been meetings, there have been threats, there have been, all kinds of things all over some high school football games. What do we know about what's next?
Listen, the school board member we talked to said this is a train wreck that has now brought everyone in the Fairfax County districts into it. They said on Thursday, there's a game scheduled. It's Edison High School against Hayfield. Whether or not that's going to be played, I guess we'll find out in the coming days. At the same time, remember, there's a court injunction against the Virginia High School Sports League, and that actually has another court date, December 4th, to decide whether or not this temporary injunction would go forward when it comes to the suspension. So there's still fallout, but like I said, that school board member telling me tonight, this is a small issue that has blown up and helped the entire county in the athletics departments. In Fairfax County, Matt Gregory, back to you.
Tells us a whole lot about how much value we place on sports and what can go wrong when things go wrong. All right, Matt, thank you.